buddy. There we go. Hey. So hello, welcome to episode 18. Working with Chris and Chris. Two Chris's today. Got Chris Kelly helping me out. We're going to pour this cement floor. Got some hydraulics in there. Get it. Woo! The Beaches project. We got the drains finished and the floor closed, and the electrician, DeVille Electric, has finished the electrical. And then the cabinet doors, big blunder on my part for the legal basement apartment project. Big blunder.
Well, good morning. It is February the 8th. It's Monday. Electricians are all finished in the house regarding rewiring. So I'm going to take you through so you can see the damage. We're starting on the third floor. So these are the two closets that had condensation pulling off the paint and the plaster in the closets. So we've removed all the plaster above the ledger board so that we can improve the situation. Add insulation, vapor barrier, puts the drywall back to prevent that from reoccurring. Here's the third floor hall. Middle bedroom. And then we'll move down to the second floor. Front second floor.
With the high temperature of the day being minus 7 degrees Celsius, there was quite a cold draft coming through here, cooling the room down, so we added some plastic over the opening temporarily to keep the weather out.
Get an idea of how many access holes are required to rewire a whole house. So in addition to rewiring the existing fixtures, we've added smoke and carbon detectors throughout the house.
These days they also have to be in each bedroom. They're also in hallways and mechanical rooms. Ones we're using are a strobe combination with smoke and carbon detection. Coming down to the first floor, you can see no shortage of access holes down here either, but by creating these long channels we're able to install the wires correctly. You can see what's happening within the joist cavity. The wires aren't too close together, which might create some excessive heat, so all done properly.
So DeVille was able to install all of these pot lights, or most of them, with little damage. Did have to make access holes, but the lights themselves, they were able to make the correct size hole to minimize damage. Rough-in, they're going to be replacing the panel with an upgraded service, 200 amp.
Let's take a look and see what Bernardo and Derek have been up to this week. Bernardo's reporting from the Beaches project. Put insulation between the joists, cut vapor barrier and caulk, start to put insulation in the wall. So Bernardo is preparing for the insulation inspection. This is me communicating to the plumber some items that he has to do when he gets here. Need to relocate these two supply pipes around future exhaust fan going between the pot lights. Also this pipe close to the furnace room. This supply pipe to be relocated due to too close to exterior wall as it enters the furnace room. There's also a shower control to be roughed in. Want to give him his day's work so he has no surprises when he gets here. Let's see what's happening up here on the third floor. We have this closet joined with the two bedrooms, the middle and the front room. where Dave had to run wires through, and we found that the insulation was inadequate. So we have insulation repairs to all our access holes underway. For Wednesday, Derek's reporting at the Beaches project. Added acoustic caulking to third floor side room closet vapor barrier. Added more insulation and vapor barrier on back wall. Finished insulation on front room closet. Fixed some framing. Added blocking. And sealed light box and corner walls with spray foam. Waiting on more acoustic caulking to install vapor barrier on ceiling. Trimmed spray foam back in multiple small openings on third floor. Patched holes in side room wall insulation vapor barrier drywall. Cleaned up front room and hallway and vacuumed. Monday, February 8th, I arrive at Sumi Custom Furniture Finishing and Refinishing Limited. Pick up the now painted kitchen doors for the legal basement apartment project. 8:03 a.m. I arrive at the legal basement apartment project to meet Colin, who will be helping me today. By 8:54, I'm departing the site after setting up dust reduction measures, leaving Colin beginning to insert the dowels into the door hinge screw holes. After a brief visit to the Beaches project, meeting the plumber, homeowner, Bernardo and Derek, went over some items, and returned to the legal basement apartment project. Added the aluminum trim to the top of the bedroom sliding doors. Met with Shafeen, the city building inspector, who passed the final inspection, and continued installing the doors with Colin in the kitchen as well as the bathroom.
Well, good morning. Today, it's Friday, it's February the 12th, and I'll give a little recap of current events. So, yesterday I was finishing up the basement apartment job with the cabinet doors for the kitchen, and realized that 3 doors were the wrong size. I managed to screw up the order with Richelieu. I measured correctly on site, and then screwed up as I was inputting the measurements for the order on the computer. I managed to put an extra 1 in front of a 3, and it turned in from 3/16 to 13/16 for 2 doors, which doesn't work. And similar problem with the third door. So I've ordered 3 more doors, and they could take up to 25 business days. Sorry, wonderful homeowner. Oops. So shame on me. My apologies to the wonderful homeowners, because they are wonderful and I've screwed up. Anyway, so moving on. Just come back from Home Depot. Got 20 sheets of drywall loaded for the basement finishing job and electrical rewiring of the house. So yesterday we passed inspection. City building inspector came, passed insulation and plumbing, and requested that we install a mixing valve. Even though we're renovating the bathroom, because we replaced the drains and the water supplies to improve the current situation, we must now add a mixing valve to control the temperature of the water so it does not exceed 120 degrees Fahrenheit. I should be talking Celsius, but in this case I know what the numbers are for Fahrenheit. So plumber's going to be on top of that, and we can start drywalling the basement. So wonderful. And the boys are working on repairing the holes upstairs, first, second, and third floors, from the electrician having ran all new wires in the house for the old footprint of the house, because they had a renovation on the back a few years back, and that has new wiring, so we didn't have to do that portion. Anyway, you're up to date. See ya! Oh, one more item to update you. The Markham job, where we were doing the underpinning of the failed second floor beam, steel beam, we're on hold for now until warmer weather, because the rest is exterior work, and rather than paying for heating, we're going to hold off and get back at it when the weather is appropriate. There you go. Now we're done.